3. Hello everyone. So we are from group 3, LAX2049. I've got news for you. So today we are going to record for group discussion 2. Before that, let's introduce ourselves. My name is Muhamad Aidil bin Jalil with matrix number 192401. Next, Aiman.
Hello, my name is Aiman Amirah binti Juahir. My matric number is 196593. Next is Siyuan. Introduce yourself. Introduce yourself briefly, Siyuan. Siyuan, introduce yourself.
Sorry, my internet is sometimes unstable. Hi, my name is Chang Siyuan. My matric number is 200139, and I'm from Faculty of Economics. Now let Muhammad Hakim introduce himself.
My name is Muhammad Hakim. My matric number is 192334. Next is Nazmi.
Hello everyone, my name is Nazmi Aminuddin. My matric number 192125. Next, Hui.
My name is Kok Hui Yee with matrix number 193505. Next, Nurul Suhana.
Hi, my name is Nurul Suhana binti Anuar. My matric number is 196158 and next is Evon.
My name is Evon Lim Yee Wern, matrix number 199841. Okay.
So in our previous discussion, our news publication is Daily Tribune, and so we agreed today we are going to for social section. Shall I start first?
Yeah. Go.
So I share my screen. So from me, I chose the news from News Straits Time. The title of my news is "Drunk Driver Kills One, Injures Another on Federal Highway." So we can see the news here. It is involves the drunk driver who kills others. So we can see that driving under conscious is very driving under influence of alcohol is very dangerous and can contribute to the rise number of accident cases and death. So next, Aiman, Amirah.
Can you stop your screen sharing, please, so I can share mine?
Wait. Okay.
Okay, I'll share my screen now. Okay, so this is the news that I'm covering that I found. It's from News Straits Times. This one just happened quite recently. It's a bedridden mother watches in horror as doctor is stabbed to death. So this happened in Hulu, Terengganu. So this tragic event happened. This bedridden woman witnessed the murder of her own daughter in front of her own eyes. So there must this crime incident excuse me happens because there's a following news saying that there is a what do you call that? It's not an argument, like a rift between these two, between the doctor and her murderer. So there is some kind of issue between them. So it must be is related. It has it's a very recurring social issue that we must pay attention to. So yeah, next is Kok Hui Yee.
Can see it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So the news that I would like to share is the RMCO, which is 100 still fail to observe the SOP. I think this is one of the issue that we are also concerning right now, because we are started to think about whether, like, should we make it more strict, or, like, make it what we call relaxation of restriction, because we later found that this RMCO is actually not really effective. So government still thinking of it. So we can see that, like, actually this news is what we call quite frequently happen, because, like, we always see, like, police arrested how many individual, hundreds of individual, and we see that, like, they, like, it's because they fail to wear the face mask, and also fail to observe the physical distance, and also, like, not promising the visitor logs, or the what we call, you can record your attendance using the apps, or engaging in the activity at entertainment outlet. Or maybe you just, like, stay open beyond the operating hours. So I think, like, this kind of deal we have saw it, like, a lot, even though, in our mobile phone also we have received a lot of this kind of message from the MKN regarding to this kind of warning. But still, actually, like, self-awareness among the society is still very low. They would think, like, if other people, they are not follow, then why should I follow? So if one of the person have this kind of mindset, the rest will actually continue. So this actually contribute to the inefficient of the RMCO. So if we actually think back the RMCO, the MCO already, like, started implement in March. So I think we should include this new to give the warning and also awareness to other people.
Okay. So next people.
Who want to present? Nazmi.
Okay. The news that the social news that I want to share is about the illegal plant trade that has occurred in Malaysia. Recently, the plant trade become more popular because the pupil or plant lover like to collect during the MCO time. The community like to gardening more, much more longer, and cause the demand of the plant, exotic plant or native plant is keep increases by time to time. Okay, this is the news about the poachers. The poachers do over collecting the plant, such as this is the Arab plant, which is native to the Sabah, Malaysia. From this, the demand of this plant is keep increasing and the popularity become big. Thus, the poachers keep harvesting the Arab plant and cause the disturbance of the ecosystem, ecology of the ecosystem. So what we need to do from this problem is to start to ban or avoid purchase the poaching plant. Okay.
Interesting.
And that's all.
Okay, proceed to next
So
presenter.
I need to invite Hakim, Muhammad Hakim, to share the news.
Okay. So this is the news that the article that I choose. So the title is 6 Ways Social Media Negatively Affect Your Mental Health by Sabrina Ba from independent.co.uk. So this article basically tells how the social media affects our mental health. So one of it is self-esteem, human connection. It also affects our memory, our sleeping time, and our attention span. So I think this is a good topic to discuss because most of us use social media in our daily life. That's all for me.
Okay, next
Who's the
presenter.
next?
Okay.
Uh,
I will. You go first.
oh, I go first. Okay. Can please
Yeah.
allow me to share my screen? Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So today I would like to share about news that I found from BBC News, and the title is "The Japanese City That Banned the Smartphone Walk." So yeah. So this news article is actually quite long, so I would like to summarize a bit about this news. And here you can see, this news is about in Yamato City, which is a small city in Japan, and it has become the first Japanese city to ban people using smartphone while. This new law is enforced because due to the growing number of accidents and injuries cases being reported recently, and it's quite normal to see Japanese streets which are full of signs and banners using the terms of aruki shumaho, which is used to describe slow surfing bow-headed pedestrian glued to the screens. And that's actually here we can see there's an interview from a Japanese citizen. He claimed that he had to avoid people who are looking at their phones while he was cycling. But you know what? This interviewer was a cyclist and he had to avoid people instead of the walking people avoiding him. So in January, the Yamato city conducted a study and discovered that around 12% of the city pedestrians were using their phone while walking. And after running a public consultation, it found that a majority of the people supported the idea to ban on using a smartphone while walking. So, but unlike other countries, for example, in Hawaii, there was actually a distracted walking law, which could see you fined for texting while walking in a crosswalk. But in Yamato, it's different. There are no penalties for breaking the rules. Instead, the authority are hoping for more change in behavior. So actually, the Yamato authorities is quite confident about their citizens, and they are quite confident that this new law, without punishment, will works in long run.
Quite
So that's all from
interesting.
me.
Okay,
Very
next
interesting.
presenter.
Next,
Suhana,
is it
maybe?
Chang?
Oh, Shang.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
let me stop. Okay.
I will share my screen. Can you see my screen?
No,
No, we can't.
not yet.
We cannot see your screen.
Okay. My news is a very short news, and this is about.
See your,
Yeah.
We can see your screen.
We cannot see your screen.
Can you
Cannot.
click the green button share screen?
Yeah, I buttoned.
But we still cannot see your screen.
Can we proceed with Nurul first?
Yes.
Chang?
Okay.
See, you can wait for a while, yeah?
We
I
proceed with
clicked the
Nurul
button.
first.
Yes, yes.
Chang? Chang? Okay.
Let me proceed first here. Okay.
Can I
This
share the
article is,
link into the chat?
Okay, try. We'll try.
Okay, proceed.
okay. Okay, thank you. From my article, the article is about in trouble after clicking on social media posts. This accident was actually happened to a woman who named Lee Yokmoy in the age of 40 years old. What was happened to her due to this topic? She was actually click on the post in Facebook that giving the money lenders her information about her name, her my card number, and also her address. What was happened to her is actually the money lenders own her money, own that woman a money, an amount of money. So she have to repay that money. This was happened to her family when the moneylenders has harassed her house. The car was splashed with the red paint, and also she received a note with this by saying that she have to repay her the moneylender's money. However, she claimed that she don't ever make any loans. Then she identified herself as made uh, the by clicking the post which giving the information so that she received that money, then she have to repay that money. So what is the important thing for us is stay safe, as be careful, be careful, guys. That's all.
Okay, so we proceed with Chang Siyuan, the last presenter. Can you share the screen?
Yep, I buttoned the share link, but why you didn't cannot see?
Maybe your line is got a problem.
Chang,
Maybe
It
what?
you can
means you
share
send
the
the
link.
link in the chat.
Can you send
I
it?
Send
think
the
if
link in the
cannot,
chat,
I can
and
share my
someone
screen.
will share it for you.
yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Can you share the link?
Yeah,
So,
share.
Wait, I open it.
okay.
The first news.
So I will share my screen, right?
Okay.
Okay.
This is it.
One.
Yeah, the
Siyuan?
first one. Yeah.
Okay.
Facebook dating arrived in Europe. Yeah, this is very short news. It's about a year after it's launched in United States. Facebook is now expanding this function in Europe, and since now Facebook has been available in 20 countries. By from Facebook saying today's we are launching Facebook dating in Europe to help more people find meaningful relationships through things they share. I think during this situation, these features allow us to find friends online from all over the country who have the same interests, and this platform can share our lives and learn the local culture, customers, and this epidemic situation. That's how it's about the news.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks,
Thank
Chang.
you.
It's quite interesting news from all of
Very
you.
interesting.
So that's all for today.
So we need to decide.
We
I think we should
two,
select
We
two news
yeah, select
For
two
the
news
conclusion.
to
through the
include in the social
yeah,
section.
we did the conclusion.
Yeah.
So
So
Our
I
parts
just
need to select two news, right?
yep.
yes,
Yes.
yes. Yes.
Okay.
Two news out of all the ones that we shared. So first, Aidil's news was about drunk driving. Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Mine was murder. Hui Yee's was RMCO.
RMCO.
People's negligence in following RMCO. Nazmi is illegal plant trade. Evon is banning of smartphone walking in Japan. Nurul Suhana is, I think money lending incidents, right? Muhamad Hakim is what's that? Social media. Yes.
Yes.
And
Social media.
Siyuan is dating app.
Dating apps.
So okay, I'll start first. Yeah, I think the one that I would really like to include is Hui's news, the RMCO negligence, because it's quite a prevalent issue here, especially now, considering the COVID-19 situation. People are still not following the standard operations and procedures that are set by the government to curb COVID-19. So what do you guys think?
I agree with you. What the others? What about the others?
The others, do you agree with what I said? Putting a Hui's news in our social section?
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, I agree.
Yes, I agree too.
So how about the next one?
I choose
The walking.
what?
Yeah, the
Just now the-
smartphone. This first of all, everyone has very interesting news. I wish we could include them all. So yeah, it's very good social news. But Evon's smartphone walking is very, very interesting because for me, I think it also reflects our modern society where smartphones are playing a big part of our lives, even in doing even doing our daily routines like walking. So it's very interesting. What about the others? Do you have any suggestions? Which news is best? Or how about you comment on Yvonne's news?
I think we don't have much time to discuss, so we need to decide on two news. So the first one is regarding the what?
Yeah.
RMCO?
RMCO, and the next news.
I think I would choose
the working. Yep.
Yvonne's news.
The working.
Smartphone walking.
Yeah, the smart working.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
So everyone agrees, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
That so that would be the end of our discussion today. So
Thank you, everyone.
what?
Thank you, everyone.
Oh, thank you, everyone.
Okay,
Alright.
thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Okay,
See you
bye-bye.
next week.
Okay.